Hello world, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be continuing our wandering back to Europe save with Bolton Wanderers. So since you were last here, I've been playing some games, and I think we've been playing okay. So I think the game we started with was Wickham. So we've played a few number of games. I guess not many were super interesting, but I have an update. Look at that, we're back to 0 points. It's kind of annoying because if you think about it, we start at minus 12, yeah? Minus 12. So that means after 8 games, we should have been mid-table, which would have been really good for the club. But in the way that this amazing administration thing has happened, we're bottom of the league, and hopefully today we can just continue rising. But yeah, we're at 0 points. That's it, that's good. So unless we go into further administration, I think we should be fine, we should survive. Since the last episode where we took on Wickham, so that was this game, we've played quite a few games, and I think the only good game that was really interesting is the Stoke game, so let me show you some highlights. Yeah, so the Stoke City was probably the only game of note, so that's one I'll show you the highlights to. We started kind of early, in the 23rd minute, scoring by Murphy. He's been playing pretty well. He's not the best in terms of striking, but he's a really good finisher, I think, which is weird. I mean, he is 36, so he's got experience. But yeah, I mean, he's obviously not my number one striker, but, you know. But yeah, so we went 2-1. I was kind of worried there, and then easy in the end. Doo-doo scoring. He's been playing kind of well, but due to the fact that fixture congestion, we haven't seen much of him, and that's kind of annoying. Yeah, Doo-doo has been a really good player, so I think let's actually take a look at all the games. So we got Coventry here, you know, a draw. There's nothing much to, you know, it's 2 quick goals by us, and then we conceded on the 24th and 84th minute. Again, annoying. I should have won this, but you know, I'll take a draw. It's fine. Then Carabao Cup, easy win. I rested a lot of the squad. Tranmere Rovers, yeah, it was okay, 2-0. Standard. Doncaster was a much more difficult game. Again, see Daryl Murphy scoring in the 88th minute. We got Ipswich, which was the first disappointment, as we kind of dominated that game, but in the end, 85th minute penalty is what cost us. Annoying. Yeah, so the Stoke game I've talked to you about. Gillingham was a 0-0 draw. Again, the trend with a lot of these games is we are kind of dominating all the games, but you know, I think we're missing something, but I can't really do anything with that because I don't have the money and I can't let go of some players. Yeah, so we played against Blackpool in the leasing trophy. Not disappointed. It would be good to win some games and get some money, but you know, what can you do against a team that's higher in the division? We had a friendly with FC United to lift some to lift the finances a little bit. I think every time I'm gonna have like a big break, I'm gonna try and pack it with friendlies. Yeah, then Rotherham 1-0. Again, not much happened there. We dominated, but we just couldn't score, and that's when the problem started, I think. So I think after Gillingham was the first game, and then Blackpool. That's when we started actually not being able to field as many players because everyone was tired. I guess the friendly didn't help, but we need the money. And then Rotherham 1-0, yeah, and then Oxford 0-0, and that's the one where we finally got to 0 points, so that was nice. So, today's game, like I promised, is a Sunderland game, but before that, let me update you on some finances and some transfers. Yeah, so it's not been going too well. You know, we're only in September, so we lost 500,000 here, and we're gonna lose some 500,000 next month, so we're gonna be in a lot of debt. I don't know if it's gonna mean that we're gonna lose more points. I hope not, because I don't think I can keep winning if we just keep getting minus points. But yeah, and with that in mind, let's actually look at some transfers. Let's see the ones we've actually done. So I think since you were last here, we only made 2 signings on deadline day. That's when we managed to free up some of wage budget, and we just brought in Adam Lewis, decent left back, decent center mid. You know, he's pretty good. We're going to use him all over the pitch, so that's good. And we got Necker Williams, again, another right back / winger, which is something we need. On the outs, we actually loaned Johan Zuma just so we can get some more, because he's on 1.5k, just so we can get some of the wages back. And some of the youngsters had to go, so we got Edmondson leaving, Kearsley, Arson, Brown, Sterling. Yeah, so apart from that, that's been pretty much it. Let's get into the games. Yeah, so as you can see, pretty much a lot of the players are tired, so we're going to have to mess around just a little bit. Let's actually bring Murphy instead of Alexander. I don't like having goalkeepers on the bench, because it feels like it takes up some of the options that I can use. So I think we're going to go with this. It's kind of a settled back four. Oh yeah, Nsiala, so this is the guy that was injured at the start. He's a really good defender, and I'm glad that he's back. But again, a lot of these players have a lot of money. And I'm just not a fan of this. But yeah, I think this is as best as we're going to get. No, you know what? I think this is the best we're going to get. So let's get into it. So finally, Dudu can play up front. He's finally rested enough that he can play. He actually played a few games on the wing for me, but that's just because my depth is horrible, and I think I'll need to address that in January. But I will need to get rid of some of the very high earner players, because otherwise this club is not gonna do anything. You know, we're gonna just get relegated, and I can't do anything because I can't sign anyone. So I just gotta try and play youngsters as much as I can. Let's get a nice, calm team talk. Well, assertive. Just gonna do a little bit of... I forgot the name for it. And let's get into the games. I think it's slow enough. What am I expecting from this? I don't know, actually. We've been playing really well. We've been dominating teams. Let me just double check. It's slow. Yeah, so it's faster. Let's bring it down a bit. That way I can keep talking and make sure that, you know, it makes sense. Yeah, so like I said, Bolton has been playing really well in terms of controlling the ball and playing. We just haven't been scoring as much, and we haven't been as prolific? Basically, we haven't been scoring many goals. And we need to take more of our chances. But as for anything, I don't think we're the worst team in the league. We will be if we keep getting minus 12 points, but you know, there's nothing much I can do about that. Yeah, so see, pretty early on, we're kind of not dominating, but we're definitely in control of the game. And not much happening in terms of shots on target. But yeah, I guess, can I call that a derby? It's only a derby because I did want to play Sunderland. So I guess we'll just keep tracking them and see if I made the right choice in the end. But yeah, nothing much happening, and I say that, and Ethan Hamilton scores his first goal. I think I should say that more often, because I mean, most of the times when I say nothing's happening, the other team scores. But in this case, I scored, so that's nice. That's a nice feeling. Yeah, so Dudu has been playing really, really well. He's been maybe not scoring as much, but he's definitely been contributing to the play. And I'm happy. And Ethan Hamilton getting his first goal for the team. Nice, good stuff. Good stuff indeed. But what can we talk about? Oh yeah, football started. Been watching Dortmund Schalke. Quite good. You know, I'm really happy with the way football's on. But you can kind of tell that, you know, they haven't played in a while because a lot of the possessioning is kind of, you know, all over the place. There's a lot of counterattacks where people are dispossessed, and, you know, I guess that makes sense if you haven't trained for a while. So yeah, so I'm happy with the way the first half went. You know, we've been playing really well. But I feel like we could do a little bit better. I need to be putting, you know, more goals away because we have been conceding kind of late on. I think it was a few of the games we've managed to concede last minute goals, so 88th minute, 85th minute, and I don't want that. We need every single point we can win, and also hopefully if we can get some good runs, more fans will come, so we can get more profit. But yeah. You know, it's been great passing around. Politic running through, one-on-one with the keeper. And good catch by McLaughlin. McLaughlin J. I wonder if this is going to be on Sunderland. The TV show on Netflix. They'll be talking about I guess, the games I'm playing right now. No. In that universe maybe, but not in ours. It would be kind of cool though. Yeah, I think that's what I do when, like, these things happen. I kind of imagine where I am in these kind of scenarios as well. Ooh. Yeah. A bit of a... what's it called? A bit of a tangent here. Maximum power! Oh, great name. But yeah, again, nothing much is happening. I need my players to do something else, so I think after this one, I'll definitely call the demand more, because I do want more. Lewis Potter, Crawford. Low, that was a penalty. Are you going to give a penalty? Or is that just outside the box? Okay, stern warning. Ooh, that was very close. Lewis steps up, takes a shot. Hit the wall. Politic, wow! He's just like, you know what? You can't score from there. Let me move 10 meters backwards. Then we can score. Wow, this guy's really good. I think he's been actually called up a few times, hasn't he? Let's just double check. I don't want to be spouting nonsense. He has not. He's been playing for the 21s, but the way he's been playing, look at that. 6.85, 7.2. Okay, never mind. He's been playing well on big games like this. So that's what's important. And yeah, 17th minute, and you know what that means. If you've seen any of my videos, it means it's time for some substitution. So I think I'm going to take off Ali Crawford. And Ronald Darcy's been running a bit. He needs to get some games in. Hamilton has been playing well, but I want to give Sonny Graham a chance. He's been really good. And apart from that, should I do a third substitution? Maybe I can. No, you know what? I'll bring in Luke Murphy. He's one of the guys that's on £9,000 a week, and I kind of want him to play a bit so he can catch. Ooh, good free kick by Lewis. Yeah, so he can catch an eye of a bigger team or anyone in particular, and so he can leave. Because 9,000 a week for a person of his skills, not worth it. Not worth it at all. But yeah, so we get the ball back pretty well. And we've been playing really solid. We've been creative. We've been doing stuff. We've been controlling the ball. But yeah, and I think this game has shown us that my team likes shooting from outside the box. I think both the goals did come from outside the box. So we need to be more... But then again, in the previous game... Ooh, what was that? Wow, someone's been messing about too much. That was a chance and a half. McLaughlin was awake. Otherwise, that would have been a goal. But yeah, so... I think Sunderland is kind of... Sunderland has pretty much played the way they play, you know, in the Netflix show, you know. It's just like... It's disappointing, you know. They've been playing really well and then just disappointing. And ooh! Great header by... What's his name? I forgot his name. You know, I'll get used to him. I keep forgetting. And it's not... I mean, I'll get used to it over the year, but then he'll leave because... It was Lewis Potter. I feel like this guy just I bought him to get some headers in. And that's it. 2-0. We won. I'm glad with this. I'm really, really proud. Because we finally, I didn't actually realize, we finally got some points on the board. We got 3 points. How are we going to be still bottom? Is there teams that are lower than us? We'll check a look. And then I think I'll stop there. We are off the bottom. We are officially off the bottom. Gillingham has now moved down. Oh wow. Is that the same Gillingham that I couldn't beat? Yeah, that is. Whoosh. But yeah. So look at that. We would have had 15 points by now. And that would have been... Seriously? Promotion chasing? Oh man, this is so unfair. But yeah. 2-0 win against Sunderland, who's... I think they're tipped to get promoted, yeah. Finally... What? Oh, we haven't scored much against Sunderland. Oh, tactical masterstroke. I mean... Sure, that's just the way I play. Like, I haven't changed anything. I haven't expected. But, you know, I'll be happy with it, you know? So, good job. Hamilton has been playing really well. A lot of these players are on loan, and they're on a lot of money. So, I think I won't, you know, I might not invite them back next year. I feel like I'll have to cut down a lot of the squad and get rid of all the dead wood. But, I mean, our values are pretty good. You know, we got Ali Crawford, we got Politics at 700C. Quite good money. But that probably means January will be fun in terms of selling stuff. Right, so let's look at the schedule real quick. Our next game is against Barnsley, but I think I might play the Portsmouth game because that's televised. No, that's too close. Maybe I'm gonna think of doing at least like a game a month. Maybe like that? Yeah, let's do it like that. Why not? So, let's see which games should be interesting. Next game will probably be against Rochdale or Bristol Rovers, so it depends on how the league turns out. I might... No. So the plans are pretty much try and survive until January, try not to get, you know, destroyed as a club. But with the amount of... I'll do a little sneak peek for you guys. So I've brought in, so we got Sonny Graham, 17. We got Matthew Alexander, who's 17. Adam Senior, 17. I brought in Joe White, who's a really good left back, who's also 17. Then we got Eddie Brown. He's been kicking up a fuss and been requesting to leave because I said I'm not letting you go for like 90,000. I was like, no, you have 5-star potential. Why are you doing this? We got Jordan Boom, who's 18. Darcy, Politich. You know, we got a very, very young squad. So potentially, what I want to do is get rid of that, you know, 36, 30-year-old, so we can have a future for a little bit of cash. So hopefully, Luke Murphy and Will Buckley will move for a little bit. Jacob Millis will probably go as well. I want to keep him Ali Crawford, but if I get some money from him, yeah, I'll take it. Because especially with the bad finances, you know, we'll need all the help we can get. But yeah, I guess thank you for watching. We'll see you back in October, and have a good one. Bye bye.